Before I talk to this guy, this lit up. What is this? What the heck is it? What? I don't know what that is. But apparently it's a healing item. I can use it. There we go. This is a water cooler. Large bubbles rising to the surface. The menu's been wiped clean, only the word Monday is written on it. Woman's hand wrote yesterday's menu. Today starts in a man's handwriting. Okay. Just you now?
A man in his late 20s stands behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance, then looks down again. That was disdain in his eyes. Even now he's purposely ignoring you.
Yeah, I caught that. Something tells me you don't like me.
Oh no, you're a hero. A real hero cop.
He says without looking up.
Could the massive property damage upstairs have anything to do with this?
You're being sarcastic.
Am I? Or did you ride in, take the body down, solve the murder, and not trash my hostel room?
I don't appreciate your tone. This is no way to talk to an officer.
Oh, it's not?
He raises his shoulders like he's about to say something more, but then gets a hold of himself.
You're right. It's not.
Oh.
He has no respect for you personally, but this man sees himself as a law-abiding citizen, and you a representative of that law. He tries to avoid outright conflict.
Look at the stuffed bird.
A competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs, one of its wings broken. The man is trying to mend it. Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it, most likely on a wall.
I hope we didn't do that.
This is the Great Skua. The seabird is the symbol for the discovery of the Insulindian Isola, the part of the world you are in right now.
Oh, it's an important figure.
Something about it makes you feel bitter.
Oh, God. Oh, God. What happened to the bird? I don't think he's gonna... Let's go with something... That's the Great Skua, right?
Look, your buddy is over there.
He looks at the doors where a man is in a bomber jacket, tapping his foot on the floor.
Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
Again with the insubordinate tone.
He pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird instead.
I think I might have broke it. Are you the bartender?
No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager.
You look like a bartender. Understood. Okay. He doesn't like me. Understandably. I apparently have a friend waiting on me somewhere. The door is bolted. The sign reads, "Kitchen reserved for personnel until 1300. What's this? Sign reads, "Mess hall reserved for union members. Doors open at 1600. Ooh. Is there money up here? No, that's money inside. What's this? Can I get to this? The Royal Pinball Machine is unplugged. Can I talk to you?
Hello, sweetie.
Hello, Lena. The cryptozoologist's wife.
You shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
She nods toward the man in the orange bomber jacket. I guess this is my buddy.
A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. You. As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting. If an assault were launched on this building right now, if the windows came crashing down and the whole world descended upon you, this man would hurl himself in death's way to save you. You are sure of this, but why?
Who is he to me?
He is your half-brother.
I'm so... is that serious? Shake his hand?
Hello. I'm Kim Kitsuragi,
I don't think he's
Lieutenant,
my brother.
Prison 57. You must be from the 41st.
I don't think we've met before.
You realize he's waiting for your name.
Oh no.
This is your chance to come up with a really good name for yourself.
Ooh.
Get creative. Conceptualize.
All right. We have a high check. Can't be retried. Let's try it.
Concentration makes you squint your eyes. Your name should be deep gold and orange, like a forest fire looming on the horizon, but mixed with the stench of liquor rising from your breath. You're 2 steps closer to it, but there are still many to go.
It's not yet time to tell you my name.
Okay, then.
He processes the information, then disregards it.
It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
I mean, very briefly.
What he means is, he has been trying to meet up with you for 2 days, but you have been otherwise occupied.
Oh. You mean him, nod toward the cafeteria manager. Yeah, I just talked to him.
If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right? It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
Yes, the police. I'm aware I am a policeman. What interviews? Oh, God. No, I haven't.
Okay, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case.
Mm-hmm.
Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
No.
So, the body is still in the tree.
This is the first time you detect a weariness in the lieutenant's voice. It is obvious he would have preferred for the body to no longer be in the tree.
I would also have preferred for the body to no longer be in the tree, but that's not how this game goes.
Where it has been hanging for 7 days straight.
Oh, God.
We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
What if I told you I'm not really a police officer? Yeah, let's see what happens.
We all feel that way sometimes. There is no such thing as a police officer, I'm afraid. What remains is that there is a dead body in the tree. Someone has to figure out who put it there. If we don't, no one else will.
Well, it sounds like I stayed up in my room for 2 days drinking and not doing anything, so...
And then, soon after, dead bodies would be dangling from all the trees.
Oh, hey, these are rolls that we're making. Interesting. Dead bodies. Okay, so I guess it's important that we figure this out.
But first, we have to take it down.
Okay, how can you be so sure I'm from the police?
I was sent here to meet a detective from Precinct 41. You have the insignia of the Citizens Militia on your sleeve and on your back.
Oh, that's the white squares.
I suppose you could be impersonating him. You could have gotten the insignia from the black market or forged it. But for now, I'm going to set those possibilities aside. I'm not from the Inspectorate General.
That's why it's a police jacket. Gotcha.
Inspectorate General means internal affairs. What he's saying is he's not from the rat squad and isn't supposed to suspect such things.
You mean the rat squad?
No need for derogatory terms. They're only doing their job.
You said insignia. These white rectangles?
Yes.
But they're just white rectangles.
They're not just white rectangles. They bear a halogen watermark with the letters RCM and a pattern resembling the street grid of Revachol West.
Oh, he also has a white rectangle. Words!
I would ask you to step into the headlights of my motor carriage. But again, it's none of my concern. I just need you to do your job.
Maybe we should step into the headlights of the motor carriage. Shouldn't I have a badge or something? Check your pockets.
You mean you don't have a badge?
Pretend you found it? It wasn't on me when I woke up.
Losing your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing. I would advise you to locate it as quickly as possible. But getting the body down should still take precedence.
I honestly can't remember anything.
I can see you drank last night and the night before, and that you are still drunk now. But I have seen officers go through worse. Much worse.
Oh.
If you need something for your headache, there is a general store nearby. But as I said, The dead body should be our number one concern.
Kim is very patient with us. All right, what are we supposed to do again?
Talk to the manager. Then we go out back and take the body down.
All right, we can do that.
After you, officer.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is now in your party. You can talk to him whenever by interacting with him.
Aww. I might talk to Kim more and her. Let's see, what else is around here before we go talk to anybody? Ooh, what's this? A bottle of rum has been knocked over. Beautiful dark liquid is spilling out. A man is sleeping at the table wearing mud-caked boots and rolled-down overalls. The back of his shirt reads Wild Pines, encircled by a logo with a tree.
On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine.
Physical instrument wake him up. Lieutenant, who is this?
No idea. Looks like he works for Wild Pines, the logistics company who owns and operates the harbor.
Well, why is he sleeping during the day?
Possibly because there's a strike going on in the harbor. There's not much to do aside from drinking and sleeping.
Oh, all right. Well, I'll pick up pills.
The man does not mind. You probably need them more than he does.
Yeah, I do.
You've just picked up some magnesium. This item is stored in the bottom left corner of the screen above your character portrait. Use magnesium to heal your morale if you have morale damage.
Awesome. I can try to wake him up. It's a white check, so we can retry it.
You gently shake his shoulder, but nothing happens. This man could probably sleep soundly in a ship's engine room.
That's fine. What do I need to wake you up? Physical instrument. Okay, I may need to put some points into that. All right, well, we got some headache pills, so that's nice. Can't walk past that. Okay. Oh, hello?
That sugary black rum stain on the counter makes you teary-eyed with joy. It's almost touching how syrupy and sticky it is. How long have you been up already?
An hour?
Sweet Lord, a whole hour. And you haven't thought about the rum and lemonade in all that time? You've truly extinguished all trace of yourself.
I've been secretly thinking about it all this time. Actually, should I be thinking about this? Looks like drinking hasn't turned out too well for me. I do need a rum and lemonade. Maybe I should be sober.
Maybe you haven't turned out well for your drinking. Have you thought about that? Get a goddamn rum and lemonade into yourself, boy. Or better yet, lick that stain off the counter.
All right, I'm gonna lick it.
Calmly, the lieutenant looks out of the window, then to you, licking the tasty rum stain off the counter, then out of the window again.
Kim.
What are you doing?
He asks without turning his eyes from the street outside. Investigating, I'm an alcoholic. I'm sorry, I drifted off into my own thoughts and now this happened.
We should move.
You could definitely go for some more. The titillating scent of alcohol in your nostrils was beautiful.
Did we just get a task? Find booze and drink it? Report your badge missing. Find booze and drink it. The hangover feels really bad. You have to take the edge off. Find a bottle of alcohol, put it in your hand, and the magic will happen on its own. Oh God, what have I done? What have I done? I'm ending. Oh God. Oh God. Hello, sir.
The man with the unimpressive beard notices you approaching. He drops the ledger he was holding and turns to the lieutenant.
Mr. Gart, right? You run this place.
The lieutenant glances into his little notebook.
Yes.
He responds tersely.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41...
He looks to you, realizing he still doesn't know your name. The Harbinger of Ruin. What is gold and orange like a forest fire but smells like liquor? I'm currently in between names. Can I have a drink? Oh, fuck. What do I pick? Can I have a drink? Oh, you know what? I don't think he's going to give me a drink. So let's try what is gold and orange. but smells like liquor.
Are you kidding me?
No! Help me out. What is golden orange and smells like liquor?
It's you. It's obviously you. You smell like liquor. And you're orange.
Thanks.
See? Everyone agrees it's your color scheme. We're on the right track with this name thing.
All right, we got it.
Is this what you get when you call the police now? We've been waiting for a week here.
Sir, I understand your concern, but we are here to do a job. And for us to do it, I need you to stay calm.
Kim is very good at navigating people.
Yes, of course.
He takes a step back.
For a moment, the cafeteria manager fidgets under the lieutenant's gaze. Then he gives in.
Authority.
I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene, but it also took you a while to call us. It was you who placed the call, correct?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
He looks behind a pile of coasters, finds a slip of paper, and hands it to the lieutenant.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What, of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many, many cafeterias I manage.
Okay.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
I didn't imply that. Detective,
He turns to you.
He probably means this is where you step in and ask your questions.
Right. Questions. I got this.
His face expresses profound doubt in your having this.
Where exactly is the body? Why did Sylvie go away?
She went away because none of your business.
Have they not been telling you you're a cop?
Am I not a cop? Everything is my business.
Okay, you got me. She went away because of the dead body out back. And because I asked for her number. That's why Sylvie went away. I hope you appreciate that.
thank you.
He opens his little notebook at the cover. The number is safely tucked away in a small pocket. Mystery solved. Didn't go well.
I asked an employee out. She didn't want to come, but felt obliged to. It was a bad idea. Now, what is so goddamn fascinating about that for you? It's got nothing to do with the lynching.
I guess I like to be thorough. Everything has something to do with everything. I don't know. Just went for it. You're right. Probably shouldn't have asked. Everything has something to do with everything. I like to be thorough.
Good for you. Was there something else? I'd like to get back to what I was doing.
Where exactly is the body?
Behind this building, there's a courtyard. They hoisted him up on a tree there.
He points to the kitchen behind him. How do we get there?
That's easy. See that door there? First you exit through that. Then to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence. A really big one. You can get to the courtyard through there. No need for the keys. The hole is big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through.
Why is there a hole in the fence?
Does he want you to feel guilty of making that hole? It's implied in his voice.
We made that hole? Oh my god, what destruction have we wrought upon this place? Who killed him?
I don't know who killed him. I'm not the police. That's your job.
Did you kill him?
What are you, crazy? Of course I didn't kill him.
Okay, bye.
Let's go.
Oh, I got experience. Cool.
Not so fast. You owe me 130 real.
No one is saying the multi-pattern necktie you found tied to the ceiling fan can talk. No one. It must be merely imagination. But
It's talking to me?
Let's bail! Time to push the eject button! Sounds like a responsibility! You don't like those!
Okay.
no, don't listen to him. It's madness. Just talk.
Oh god. This is a oh god. Slip away unnoticed. That isn't gonna happen. What's real?
Oh, excuse me. You owe me 130 real.
He pronounces the R with a mock aristocratic accent.
The IIR, or Inter-Isolary Real, is the global reserve currency. Whatever part of the world you're in right now, it's safe to assume he means you owe him some money.
Oh, okay. I owe you money.
Wow, you're a genius. Yes, that's right, money. You owe this establishment 130 real.
He points to the red ledger on the counter.
Who does that clown think he is? Arrest him!
Did I just hear my tie speak to me twice?
No one is saying that. No one is saying that Ty can talk. That would be ludicrous. It's just that you should arrest him. It would be wiser. He wants to take your money.
I'm not comfortable with this. Try to tuck the tie away. Great advice. I'm considering it. Give the tie an affirmative tug. No way of duties. I'm a cop. I'm not talking to a tie. Let's give the tie an affirmative tug.
The lieutenant looks at you tugging on your garish tie. He puts his hand on your shoulder.
If you don't have the money, it's okay. None of us are in this for the wages.
Kim, you are so understanding.
That's cop 4. I haven't offered to pay because I don't have any money either.
What do I owe this? What exactly is money? What do I owe this place for?
Let's see. 3 nights at a tariff of 20 real comes to 60 real. Then there's the window you annihilated. The hole in the window was the first thing I saw when I came to work. So don't try to tell me you didn't. That will be 40 real in damages.
Oh, I think I totally forgot about the window upstairs.
Another thing you've annihilated is half the bar. You've run a tab of 30 real. Actually, more, but we'll round it down to 30 for your hard work maintaining the stability and order of Revachol. That's 60 plus 40 plus 30 equals 130 real. And yes, real is still money.
What exactly is money?
What are you, a philosopher?
Since I woke up, I have trouble remembering even the most basic concepts of reality. Actually, it might be.
Money is what grown-up people use to pay for things. Things like this hostel room or 8 bottles of potent blend and 9 packs of Royal Extra. We use it for everything, really.
But why do I need it?
For survival, to pay me. Unless you want to become a hobo. Do you want to become a hobo? There's nowhere else to stay in Martinez, and it's a cold spring outside. Money doesn't make you happy, but it lets you be unhappy for a while longer. If you run out of money, you die. It's like that for all of us. Me too. That's why I need you to pay me. I'm not an asshole.
He stops and says mostly to himself, "Where do I get it from?"
Are you serious? From your work? I don't know. You can take bribes, I guess. I'm sorry. I don't think cops can take bribes.
He looks at the lieutenant.
Some do take recompense, but only to survive.
The lieutenant is dead serious. Proceed and show him the coins you found. Is this money? Proceed, but don't show him the coins. They're yours.
There's a shuffle of nylon as Lieutenant Kitsuragi looks for something in the pockets of his orange bomber.
What happens now? Look, you don't need to pay. I definitely don't. I'm not even sure that's a full real. It looks like 40 cents. What happens now?
I'm sorry, but he has to pay. I can't let him stay here any longer if he doesn't. If he doesn't have the money by tonight, then...
Officer,
He shrugs.
maybe you're better off working this from home for now. You live in Jamrock, right? It's not that far away.
I don't remember where my home is.
Officer, you really need to take this up with your station. I have a shortwave radio in my car. Call them, ask for assistance. We have to get this investigation started now.
Good luck.
The man wants to say something, but thinks better of it.
By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank, and this place sure isn't it.
I don't remember.
But you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere.
Well, Kim said I was nearby. South, maybe?
You don't really know, do you?
I only have a vague blackened image.
A vague, blackened image doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money.
I'll live in a dumpster. Can I trace the way back somehow to the exact street and number on a building?
You can try. Run some addresses in your head when you get the time. Maybe a street or an apartment will appear.
Okay. This is our thought cabinet. Lonesome long way home. Let's rewind. Let's trace your drunken steps back home. Jump across the raised channel bridge southwest of here. Fall over. Get up. Get off the asphalt in 20 minutes. Shuffle your feet through courtyard, scaring little children. Go under the great raised motor track, the 881, until you reach Le Domaine Imminent in North Jamrock. The streets are frozen this time of year, caked with ice. Walk down Main to Perdition. There's a side alley there, and your footprints in the mud. Let's eternalize. This gets us temporary research bonus +1 to encyclopedia. Will take us 6 hours. I don't know if that's in-game hours. Well, I guess we'll find out. There's a lot in here. A lot of thoughts that I can't, click on and look. But from what I understand, these will get us boosts. And I'm thinking about where the hell's home. I gotta pay him back somehow. That's fine. I want... Oh! I've been getting experience points. I don't know how to spend them, though. Looks like... Oh, there we go. 100. I need 100 experience points before I can level something. Well, there we go. That answers that question. No, I want back. I want out of this menu. I don't know how to get out of this menu now. Escape? How do I get out? There we go. Let me stop upstairs real quick. Can I knock on her door again?
The door is closed.
No, okay. I realized, I'm pretty sure there was a hole in this room that I did not click on. Kim, come see my disaster of a room. This thing? He said there was a hole in the window. That looks like a hole, but maybe. Can't click on it. Alright. Wait. What happened here? Kim tries not to look at your broken down bathroom door.
Kim also tries not to look at the pile of taped viscera on the carpet, or the weird suitcase on the hat rack, or the potted plant dying in the corner. But it's all just too morbid to ignore.
I did it my way. This is where the magic happens. Say nothing, nod stoically.
He takes a step toward the door, like he'd like to leave.
That's cool. I don't blame you, Kim. I don't blame you. Wait. What's happening here?
The bed is cold and not particularly inviting, but it's yours. The sheets look awful.
They do.
The option to go to sleep becomes available every night after 9 p.m.
Oh, well, we're not leaving. We're not sleeping right now. Okay. Well, that was cool. I tried to find the hole that I made in the wall, but it's not letting me examine it. It kind of looks like there's a hole there. A lot more I need to pay this guy for. He's being rather honestly generous about the fees that we owe him.
Hello again, sweetie. I see you've met up with your colleague.
She looks at the lieutenant.
The lieutenant nods politely.
Does that mean you like me?
You're a handsome man, officer, with your mustache and your chiseled jaw and that silly dimple on your chin.
Aww.
But dear, you're not for me. I'm too old and too married besides.
Aww.
In another time and place, she might have flirted back, but that ship sailed long ago.
You must forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained. I completely forgot to introduce myself.
She slaps herself on the forehead.
I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
Her eyes glitter over the rims of her glasses, and she looks up, smiling.
This Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew. Hire her on the spot.
How would you like to roll with me?
Whatever do you mean?
I want you to be my wheelchair partner fighting crime, riding backyards of corpses, catching sequence killers. Yeah.
Sequence killers? Oh my. But I think you already have a partner, sweetie.
A partner who needs you to help him get a corpse down from a tree.
Of course, I forgot I had you. I know, but there's also side mysteries, sequence killers, and forays into the paranatural.
I can assure you with absolute certainty, there are no sequence killings taking place in Martinez.
Now, gentlemen, no need to squabble. I wouldn't be of much use to you anyway, sweetie.
Why, 3 heads are better than 2?
Thank you, but Martinez isn't the most wheelchair-accessible place, you see. I'd slow you down. Perhaps another time.
She turns back to you with a hopeful glint in her eyes. Sweet, I'm not going to ask her for money. I don't know if you've noticed, but I don't know where I am or what I'm doing or anything.
Yes, officer. You look rather dazed. Like a stunned fox. But surely things can't be that bad.
Her eyes follow your movements with some concern.
She won't judge you, no matter what you say.
I drank so hard I literally forgot everything.
Oh my. You know where we are, right?
The Whirling in Rags cafeteria was on my keys.
That's right. And where is the Whirling in Rags cafeteria itself located?
I have no idea.
We're in the city of Revachol, dear.
She flashes you a worried look. I don't know diddly squat about Revachol. What kind of place is this?
How would I even begin to tell you? Revachol is the most beautiful city in the world. We're fortunate to be here, you and I. I haven't seen very many other cities personally, but everyone says so. Revachol is a rare jewel. This city used to rule the world, though it has seen better days.
There's a pause as she studies your expression. You must look quite lost.
Speaking of history, you know what year it is, yes?
It's 51.
That's right, dear. How splendid.
I got a pen?
Here, take this pen. Knowledge should always be rewarded.
What the heck does a pen do?
Her relief is palpable. She was getting pretty worried about you there, but now she relaxes her shoulders.
I can tell that this is taxing for you, so I'll just ask one more question. What regime are we living under? What mode of government?
A democracy, maybe? I'd like to think it's the dictatorship of the Polocrat. Something tells me it's not. Our leaders are fierce warriors who traverse the plains on steeds. Civilization cowers before us. We're governed by intelligent machines that perform calculations to determine the freest market. Everyone hustles and grinds like a badass visionary. Radios are being used to control people's minds and distort our perception of reality, concealing our true masters, foreigners and women. Cop. We're living under the cop regime. The first one?
Nope. Sadly not. Revachol is what's called a zone of control, under an alliance of foreign powers called the Coalition. We have no government of our own, and what democracy we have is market-driven.
Meaning, buying is voting.
Gotcha. If there's no governments, how come there are cops?
Oh dear.
She shakes her head.
And you were doing so well. There aren't any cops in Revachol, not in the traditional sense. The status of law enforcement has been a complicated matter since the revolution. But we should stop for today, sweetie. You look like you need a break. Besides, I'm not the best person to explain the big things to anyone.
You're doing so well.
She's scared now. She's realized you really are brain damaged.
What's this, revolution you mentioned?
A defeat, I'm afraid. The people of this archipelago tried to build something new, something different. The rest of the world didn't like it, so they came and ended it. This was 42 years ago.
What does that have to do with there not being any cops?
It has something to do with everything. I really don't know how to explain it better.
I'm just a poor woman, she thinks. What do I know of these things? And how can I help you?
How'd I do?
You were doing quite well up until the end there. It does look like you're having trouble remembering things. History and places. Remembering reality in a word. It's very odd.
A sigh. The lieutenant buries his nose in his notebook.
Kim.
But maybe a fresh set of eyes is what the world needs. And while I'm no doctor, such bouts of amnesia are often temporary, so I wouldn't worry too much.
Well, thank you.
She means this sincerely. Worrying won't do you any good.
She's being very sweet. Who can tell me more?
Someone more educated in sweeping matters. Maybe you should ask.
She turns to the lieutenant.
No, I'm not an encyclopedia. I won't be a guide either. I'm a detective.
But Kim.
Of course. Then I don't know. Someone rich, maybe? Wealthy people are educated. Though I don't know where you would find a wealthy person in Martinez.
All right, I'm not going to ask why she's in a chair. I'll get going now.
Of course, dear. Good luck with your case.
Aw, she's sweet. What does this pen do? Where is this pen? What is it? Oh, I could sell it. An ape pen. Oh, a pen with a green ape head on one end. The ape has closed its eyes, a kind expression adorning its face. It seems to be meditating. So it's something to sell. We also got a task to get a reality lowdown. You have no idea where you are. Lena encouraged you to ask others to explain the world to you in greater detail. Perhaps a rich person. Rich people are educated. Hey, Kim, I can talk to you.
Yes?
I think you should know I can't remember literally anything.
No response. He just arches his brow. He's having trouble processing it, believing it even.
Okay, I feel like I need to repeat this. I don't remember anything. There was heavy drinking involved.
Have you tried concentrating on something other than your personal affairs?
There is a sudden, harsh edge to his voice, like he's tired of hearing about your personal affairs.
But I'm completely lacking in basic information, even about this organization we're in. Can you help?
Fine. We should get through this day first. Off hours begin at 9 p.m. If you're still having trouble then, I can give you an orientation.
Okay, I assume you want me to concentrate on the case, but I will ask the question.
Try work. The case at hand. It can work miracles.
Okay. I'm afraid this is a medical situation. It's cool.
Focus on other people's troubles, not your own. That is a relief.
Okay.
A moment passes. The lieutenant glances at the sports watch on his wrist.
Can I talk about you at all?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't see how my life is pertinent to the investigation.
Well, we'll work better together if we have more report.
That's a fair point. All right, for the good of the investigation, what do you want to know?
You're wearing glasses. You don't look like other people around here. Oh, God. Do you ever talk with yourself? Tell me a secret about you.
No.
Okay, ask again.
Your brain sends the signal to your lips, but they refuse the order. Something is paralyzing them. You're pretty sure it has something to do with the lieutenant's eyebrow. The eyebrow is exercising psionic control over you.
What is happening to me?
Something the matter, detective?
This guy's got authority off the charts. With just the flick of his eyebrow, he's able to make you his thrall.
What do I do about it?
Nothing. You better hope he doesn't abuse his authority. There's a lot of it.
Silently scream for help. Accept your thraldom.
The lieutenant relaxes his eyebrow, and you seem to regain control of yourself.
Let me ask about your glasses.
That's correct.
You feel a slight urge to put the lieutenant down for this, but you can't quite muster enough testosterone.
I didn't want to put him down. I just wanted, glasses are cool, I guess. No, I don't. What am I responding? No, I don't to? I don't have enough testosterone? Okay, I failed. Just observing.
I guess you don't need glasses, then.
No, I don't. You don't look like... Oh, God, these are terrible questions, but they're the only questions they're letting me ask.
That's because I'm half Seolite, or quarter. My father's father was from Seoul. So was my grandmother, but from my mother's side. It's not an interesting topic.
What's Seoul?
It's a part of the world, officer. A geopolitical entity and a geographic division. I told you it wouldn't be interesting.
Can you tell me about it?
Seoul is a protectionist, isolationist, pan-Isolary state west of the Insulindian Isola. Actually, it's quite interesting. Some would even say mysterious.
You're only making it sound uninteresting.
You're barking up the wrong tree. I don't speak a word of Seolite. I've never met either one of my grandparents, and I've never been to Seoul. I'm a regular Revacholière.
He seems almost proud of these things. Okay.
He's glad to have shut down your question.
Okay. Do you ever, talk with yourself?
What do you mean?
You know, when you're thinking, do you ever have conversations with, like, your brain?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
The lieutenant's conceptualization skills must be rather rudimentary.
Okay, high in authority, low in conceptualization. Where does that put your skills? If you're high in authority, your psyche's here, but your conceptual, maybe your conceptualization is low. Psyche high, low intellect? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe I'm making poor judgments.
The lieutenant is a police officer of the old school. His concerns are material and extrinsic.
Okay.
But this isn't an old school case.
Oh, you're one of those old school detectives. Nod respectfully. So how do you tap the side of your head? You're saying your brain never just chimes in with advice or warning or anything? Let's go with the first one.
So what? That makes you the new school? God spare us. For real detective work, nothing beats a good notebook by your side.
I can't argue with
The
that.
lieutenant produces his small blue notebook and idly thumbs through a few pages. That's where his conversations with himself take place.
Oh.
We all have our different mediums. His is written.
So your voices don't talk to you. You just write in your notebook. Okay.
Good. Let's change the subject.
Can you tell me about the case?
What do you want to know?
Literally anything about it, because I can't remember anything.
Maybe you can tell me what you do know to help me narrow it down a bit.
I know literally nothing about it. Only what you told me before.
Do you want me to brief you?
Brief. Yes, that sounds good.
3 days ago, the RCM emergencies desk received a report about a security guard who was found hanged in Martinez. An anonymous caller said there was a dead body behind the Whirling in Rags hostel cafeteria. The cadaver had been there for 4 days. No one had come to investigate. During that time, the victim had been stripped of his belongings. The caller did not identify him, but used the word lynching. There is an ongoing labor dispute between the local dock workers and the logistics company Wild Pines. I was told we should approach the death as part of this dispute.
The ongoing labor dispute of dock workers. So it is important to wake that guy up. Does the briefing say who the victim was?
A security guard or worker of some sort hired by Wild Pines. This was just hearsay from Martinez, of course. We need to find out the truth.
Why don't we know anything about the caller?
They didn't identify themselves in any way. The tone was muffled using a device of some sort. The desk could identify neither the caller's age nor sex.
And he said Sylvie called. Why hide themselves?
There's a strong prejudice against involving the RCM in what's seen as union matters. The dock workers' union is the de facto police in Martinez. Now it appears they've started executing too. We cannot allow that.
Hold on, what's the RCM?
That's us, the Revachol Citizens Militia. We're the police in this city.
The RCM or the Revachol Citizen Militia is the police force you and him are part of. A self-organized peace corps of the occupied city of Revachol. The RCM operates within a legal twilight, yet its authority is rarely questioned. It's super useful to know this.
Of course, yes, I understand everything now. Yes.
Just to be clear, we are police officers. It's our job to find the killer. That's the case. Uncover and arrest the killer.
Would you say this is a mysterious case?
No, it's not a particularly mysterious case.
Why not?
The deceased is a security guard for a corporation involved in a labor dispute. It doesn't take a DeLorean polymath to put the pieces together. I just don't see the case getting more mysterious than that.
I was thinking something otherworldly might be involved. You know, something supernatural.
I can assure nothing like that will happen. Do you know why not?
Why not?
Because it's not part of reality.
He makes a precise hand gesture.
So desperately mundane. You need to funk this case up. There's something the lieutenant isn't seeing. The universe is too irrational, too morally complex. You should convince him.
If we're from different precincts, why are we on the same case?
I'm afraid you and I are pawns in a pissing competition.
His disdain is clear. This man would not use such an expression otherwise.
What do you mean?
You don't know? I assumed you were in on it.
I don't remember being in on anything.
That's good.
You know I have retrograde amnesia.
Better still than an imbecile cop-off.
A cop-off?
It's just stupidity. We shouldn't waste any more time on it. If
But
you want my take, ask me after we've inspected the victim.
it seems relevant right now.
Later. Was there anything else you wanted to know about the case?
I guess that's it.
Good.
I don't need to ask why you're following. Convince Kim there's a sexy dark mystery twist in the case.
Only banal things strike you. At the core, you're a very banal person with a very small soul. One you should be ashamed of.
No.
It's no wonder the soft one doesn't want it back.
Oh,
It was right to abandon you.
the soft one? This is very sad. This is very sad. I'm done. Let's leave.